It just sent it to everybody. I don't know why. I'm just gonna turn fatigue and injuries off. Or never mind, I'll go with you. Somebody with a better line. Yeah. Or we can do randoms 3 times. You just got Oregon doing that? Oh my god, hell no. I'll get Ohio State if you get Texas. Put it in like a big, let's play a big stadium, like a dome. Can you play in Atlanta? Mercedes? Syracuse. You can't play Mercedes? Fuck it. Can we not play night games? That's crazy because even in it, that's Texas. New York? Or New Jersey? New York. Bro, I'm fucking still thinking about that alligator.
We are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Coaches like to say no game is more important than any other. But when you have a couple of top 10 teams ready to square off, yeah, that one carries a little more weight.
I think he'd be holding back.
In the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
What is that? Is that me?
Taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? I'm over here messing with the controller and shit. Oh, damn, that shit's fucking... I was like... Bruh, hell nah. Wait till the day. If you're in the goal line... Hold on. Can you see the cursor, Trevor?
And
right.
The Longhorns will put Total Leather to
Heartbeat best. Yeah. Bro, in the league, my heart be beating every game. In the leagues, yeah.
He'll bring it out. It's Fowler. Rolling the dice to bring it out.
Hold on, let me look at my players. The boy, the tendencies is deep. You need that speed. All right. I'm ready.
The 13. Not work out as he stopped at the 13. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And down he goes back.
Bruh, that shit, I had two receivers wide open. He just couldn't get it to him right then.
The space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Couple of them. I had that one with
Here they come on second and 3 from the 20. Looking downfield, it's Howard. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh.
And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's a defense that prides themselves.
I mean, I thought he would at least batted it down.
Impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. It wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession. That is huge for their confidence.
First down for this offense. He's going to pass. That's a fly.
Give me that.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. Looking for more room.
Quentin Ewers smacked my, or Eli, or whatever.
The great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up today. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Looking for room, it's Henderson. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and get some points.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Using the quick game. He's really
Jeremiah,
close to that first
God.
down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's
But I mean,
that's all summer, that's all spring, just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
Can you see my play
he's
art?
a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end.
Will Howard.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Now 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Fast motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Howard.
What the fuck?
Needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
That's why it's so
Holy
important for
shit.
this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Damn.
He will field this in his end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
I mean, I don't really do it too much.
20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
Let's go.
That pass
They just
is
get. That wasn't a blitz at all.
Might be fortunate. It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to it.
Simon, or Sal, whatever his name is.
Backwards, in trouble, and down
Sawyer.
he goes. A tremendous loss. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the
Sawyer
ball.
had that fucking sack, fumble, touchdown shit at the end of the game. After this game, actually, last year.
Immediately after the catch, that punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Will Howard's passes are fucking garbage. I'd rather have Shedeur Sanders back there. Bruh. No.
A great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
It's like, and I don't know why it's always in the red. Every time I throw it, it's in the red.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
It was open for a split second.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Fires left. Right
No.
money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Manning. Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Really good offenses are able to attack short.
Is Nolan Smith a linebacker or a defensive end?
To make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's held. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going up top on first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The play action fake. They're trying
there
to
it is.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was
I just move it. I'm starting to move him around because people do that shit to me a lot. I'm like, that shit works, so I'm going to try it.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
Oh, no, you're good.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
Give me that.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way.
Ain't no way, nigga. Ain't no fucking way, bruh.
Showing off the hands on the pick and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of
what?
the air, but he's hard to bring down too. This is a guy that I
only got one
offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback sneak trying to get a push.
I didn't get it, bro. This nigga's on the fucking.
I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted. Like,
look how far he fucking fell.
Designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop. But nice job by the defensive lineman. But get off the football. Don't allow them to go back.
Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Yeah, and they got stuffed on 1st and goal, and they said, let's go to Old Fake. Like, let's get the quarterback under center, run quarterback sneak, make this defense stop me. It's such a hard play to stop, and the offense gets the touchdown.
I was not expecting to score first, to be honest.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7.
Nah, I mean, when you were like, oh, he's starting to get that, I was like, yeah, I was feeling that shit.
And into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bond. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Bottle.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're
No,
going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive. What made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback.
Yeah.
Right? This drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end.
He's a tight end.
Right.
He's not going to out.
Nothing but green ahead. At the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, QBs.
Hold on. Hold on, bro. He let go. Bruh, hold on. Yeah, you fucked up what I told you to do.
Tight end, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the ball.
But no, I'm saying that I was already 10 yards off. And if you get cooked from a corner from a tight end and you're 10 yards off of him, it was a man. It was a man. No, the guy that he was one-on-one. That was one-on-one. No, I was in full man. Safeties, strong safety.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped
No,
when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
How nice is it in this offense?
They all from Atlanta or Florida.
Playing in the slot. You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
Buys a little extra time. He's going to fire to the and that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Back to throw, it's Howard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third down, he drops to throw.
Oh, he was open. He was wide.
Hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Got
And that's a
fucking
play
cooked.
on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. To the air, it's Manning. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
First down here with time for maybe one more
bad.
play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to move it through the air.
Boom. Yeah.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
After the misfire, now on second down. They're going to throw it again. Dances away. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Bond. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
The Longhorns will have it first and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. After the incompletion, here comes second and 10 from the 32. To throw, it's Manning.
Boom.
Fires to the
Oh,
tight
he
end.
caught it.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Bro, I am right there. Like, where's my niggas at, bro?
The damage has been done as they pick
I
up
was
the
not
first
blitzing.
down on the throw and catch.
No.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag
15.
route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and moves the
like,
sticks.
my niggas is like nowhere to be found.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Now from inside the red zone. With the catch, it's Bloom.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. Quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Buying some time.
Dude, oh my God, oh my God.
Touchdown Longhorn! What a catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt.
Good catch, my nigga.
Through the air like a superhero to make the grab. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Looking for a man. It's Howard. He's going to take off. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it on first down. Fires it.
What the fuck, dude?
On that one. Gotta put it on his body.
I have no idea what that is.
Turned the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the time.
I mean, yeah, that's pressing the button too long, but I have no idea. Like, it's every time now. It's every fucking time.
Aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to
I have placement actually. Placement and action.
air underneath it, and it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Wants to fire on second down. This one's complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
I think so.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off
58.
a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Spits it out to the back. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime.
Sorry.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
He'll bring it out. It's Bond. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Give me that.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be
Who
losing
was
the
open?
game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
They're going to get anything going on this
Yeah.
drive. They better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Looking to buy time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Yeah, I was Colorado. You were Texas.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Now he's going to break the pocket. He throws into the
Oh my God.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
That boy said he was big back in the day.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Looking for space to the left. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Steps away to find some room. looking for his man in the middle.
Give me that! Jeremiah Smith, my nigga. Jeremiah Smith.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was
just let that bitch fly, bro. I seen one-on-one with Jay Smith. I was like, fuck it.
We need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
A 90-something.
Coming out with it, it's Bond.
What? What? Isaiah Bond, little ass ain't doing none of that shit.
The coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
He's fast. Oh yeah, doing a kickoff return in this game is
and here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice.
Sawyer.
Find your guy. Find
oh my God.
That you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Back to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Every time.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Now on first down from the 43. He wants to throw.
Boom.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to get the wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He'll just keep slinging it. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Give me that.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
Bruh, Eli, bruh, he didn't stop hitting me like that, bruh.
There, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
He's just Johnny on the spot.
Nah, he got two. He got two. He got two.
The game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
That shit's slitting ass.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Now they'll run the draw. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same
that
page.
Play for your ass.
Now on 2nd down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw. It's Howard.
No.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A shot toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll run the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
God damn!
The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked in.
Well, that's not a second missed field goal for him, and this one hurts because if he makes that, obviously his team takes the lead.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He'll off one.
Give me that.
And that one's incomplete.
Damn.
They tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Extending the play.
Oh, no, get that. That's your third. Or that's just, God damn.
Pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Blue.
Smoked them.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on 3rd down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball in the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting the 3rd down conversion.
It was a really good job, too, David, of the running back that time, setting up like he was going to the flat, and the linebacker gets a little bit too excited. He then puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the middle. It's an easy pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
He wants to throw it again. The short hands, it's Blue. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Longhorns want to move quickly. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy. And
why does my shit do that?
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows. Probably not at an all-time high, but check it down. Make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Line getting set on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end.
Dude, what the fuck?
Play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. He hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. To the air, it's Manning.
Nope.
It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the first down if he could have stayed in the field of play.
Very short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
High game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
Boom!
Caught over the middle. It's held.
No way. Oh my God. Thank God.
Short on fourth down.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job.
Came up
being in
huge.
position to make that
Boom.
play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I didn't know that was a damn option.
5 to 6
I thought it was
yards
a damn.
I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Running back searching for a hole. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves the change for the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Leaves it with the back.
Where's that damn
that
speed boost?
With this running game, he stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football.
Yeah.
He's willing to run the football. Not just
I'm looking at it, bruh. Hey, I gotta win this shit, bruh.
You got to do a lot of this.
I gotta. This ain't no exhibition game to me.
First down play at 2nd and
This
6.
is Super Bowl, bruh. This is Super Bowl right here, homie.
Back to pass, it's Howard. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
You know, I felt sorry. I felt bad because I was fucking chewing the clock.
The Longhorns
See, I'm too nice. I'm too fucking nice.
To the air on first down.
I thought he was gonna be covering up the middle, and I was like, let me just go ahead and fucking play action. Boom. He wouldn't be expecting it.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Bruh.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Swings it out to his running back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read.
Give me.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's throwing for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Coming after it.
Let's go.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy and falls incomplete.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Manning.
He's wide. Nope, it's me. That's me. Ah!
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass.
No.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, it's hard. This is the hardest time because you got to have plays and you got to have scripts because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field in a dime package playing pass. How can we get first downs? How can we complete passes and get out of bounds to try to save some of this clock as we move the ball down the field?
Looks it all the way in, and he coughs it up inside the 20. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and got it.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you, get yourself in position to win.
Give to the running back. Just tried to barge their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll try the run. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes a move. And the
Where's my
coverage
fucking...
team able to wrestle him down.
Nah, my damn... punching.
Here comes the Texas offense. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Unloads it left.
Give me that! Oh!
Passes incomplete.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time, right? Now it's coming up on third down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep.
Yep. What? What?
Inside the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Bro, did you see that pick that they shitted me on? And, Me and Trevor playing against each other, and Landon's watching us. It's crazy. I'm telling Jesse, she's right here in front of me. No, I'm saying Landon's watching us. I didn't say it. Did I say it in any fucking excited way?
We'll get it started here in overtime.
Nah, bro. Quit playing with me, bro.
The give to the tailback. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Man, you play this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. The Buckeyes will keep this drive going.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let them go to work.
And the Buckeyes will take it first here in overtime. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Power football with the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And you see them consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink now. Do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's Henderson. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead.
What? Oh, I got first though.
But not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Get up, nigga.
He's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and just get him out of his spot.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
The defense has made it tough, but they'll try to plow their way in here on third and goal in overtime. They're going to throw it on third and goal.
Ooh! Oh my God!
Strike first here in overtime.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys.
I ain't over yet, bro.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball here. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
And he made the exit point without problem. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Early movement on the offense.
That's not on me. Is that on me?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Who was that on? Oh, on you. Oh. Oh, what the hell? What is...
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. They're bringing heat.
Oh, touchdown grounding. And you lose a yard. And you lose a down.
I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Manning. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh my God. Bro, that would have been a crazy. I would have threw my controller at my TV.
The defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
They are up against it, a third and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. On third and long, he'll need to throw it downfield. Wide open man. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
How about that job after the catch on a critical third down? He's able to make people miss. He's able to use his speed. Ball was thrown out in front of him so he could advance it, and all of a sudden, this offense set up first and goal.
On the set. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Still looking on the move. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Looking for the score.
Nope. Oh my.
For 6 right there.
Good job in coverage defending your own end zone there, because you're trying to compress these windows and make it tough for the quarterback, and they were able to tip that one up in the air, and obviously it falls incomplete.
Third and goal, and they have to find a way to get a touchdown. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal.
No.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. Their last chance. Ball game could be decided right here. Fourth and goal. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Fourth and goal, and this is the ball game. Back to throw, it's Manning. Steps away. Unleashes to the end.
No, let's go! Bitch, let's fucking go!
Ball's incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
God
What
damn.
a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
Holy
This team has
fuck.
to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking.
I don't even know how I won that game.
These games late in the ball game.
I really don't know
Gives you
how.
Confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David
See them
Pollack,
stat,
I'm
huh?
Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
He had negative 17 rushing yards. Yeah. Yeah. Jeez. Dude, you had 7.8 yards per play. Or yards per pass. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it was nuts. Okay. God damn. Alright, yep. Appreciate that, Big Dog.